everyone, it's Bree. I'm back with another Stretch the Sketch for the month of August, and this is the sketch that we're using from old to new, and I do apologize, it did go pretty quickly. I unfortunately had some editing problems, and yeah, my voiceover was not matching my video, and it was freezing, and so I had to restart, and instead of trimming and cutting a lot of some material out, I had to leave it in, so we're just going to go with it so I can get a video up for y'all. Okay, so I am going to continue to work in my 9x12 album. So I have chosen this specific pocket page, and I do have to tell you that I did think that the pocket page that I grabbed was the 9 3x4 little spots, but actually it had some 4x6s in there, and by the time I realized it, it was too late, and so I just decided to go with it. And I didn't even notice it here. I didn't even notice it till the very end, like when I was putting my completed pages in there. And I do have the 9 3x4 sheet. It was just in my binder. And anyways, okay, we're just going to go with it. So I am going to create a shaker pocket in my pocket page, and I am using 3 sequin mixes from Spiegelmom Scraps. The first one I think I added was Movie Night, then I added Wonderland, and I'm going to now reach for, I did want some purple. So I reached for Peacock Strut so I can get some purples in there. I am going to be using the August kits from the Hip Kit Club. I just recently got them in, and it's jam-packed full of products from the Willow Lane collection from Maggie Holmes with crepe paper, and then some elements from the Shine On collection by Amy Tan. So I basically have everything laid out how I want it. The sketch, if you're not familiar with Stretch the Sketch, I should start. Stretch the Sketch is a series that a group of ladies have started. I will have all of their links in my description box below, so definitely go check out their videos. We provide a lot of inspiration and different takes on sketches. So basically we take a typical 12x12 sketch, and we create it into something that's not just a single page 12x12. You can do a double 12x12, but we work in Traveler's Notebooks. We do Project Life. We do 9x12s, which I'm doing. We do 6x12s, 8x8s, anything, honestly. Yeah, we're just here to see what we can create. And so the sketch for this month, it had, I believe it was like 4 or 5 different little photos with groupings of embellishments around them. And if you know me, I love little groups of embellishments. So I thought this would be perfect. This little, it kind of reminds me of a pocket letter, which I guess it could basically be. It reminded me of a pocket letter where there's, you know, each little card has its own embellishments. And so that's immediately what I thought of, and I wanted to go with it. So what I'm doing here is I'm just going through all of the contents of my kits. And again, see, this was originally cut out. Like, I didn't want you to have to sit there and watch me open up all the packages, but I decided just to, you know, let's be safe and just kind of talk over it so I can have some material. Okay, so I'm going to be scrapping. These are all photos of our new puppy. Her name is Luna, and she's a corgi, and she is the funniest dog ever, and she's so gosh dang sweet and adorable. And so you'll be seeing quite a few different layouts of her coming up in the future. So yes, so I had fussy cut a lot of those butterflies that you're seeing there that came from one of the pattern papers in the Willow Lane collection. And in the sketch, there was quite a few of circle shapes, like, you know, if you were to punch circles. And I do punch a few circles, and I do punch some butterflies. But as soon as I saw that paper, I thought, okay, you know what, that needs to be, all those butterflies need to be cut up, and this would be perfect for the August sketch. So that's what I did. I plopped myself down, and I was catching up on some Stranger Things, and just fussy cut a bunch of butterflies. And so I did want to incorporate some of the circles, so I also pulled some circle punches, and I grabbed this pattern paper and punched some shapes from there. And so I'm just going to be working on one card at a time and kind of going along with the sketch, you know, where your photo sits and then the embellishments are kind of like around it and surround it. So I'm using the fussy cut butterflies to do that, and then I punch a few different sizes of circles and kind of layer them up around my photo. And what's funny is my kits are jam-packed with like stickers and chipboard and puffy stickers, all kinds of stuff, and I make my own embellishments for this. Well, obviously the butterflies, but it's just funny. And I have to say, since there is so much stuff in these kits, I do want to use everything, and I get very indecisive. So, like I said, since I wasn't able to take out a lot of that, you will see me like in the process of trying to figure out, do I want this? Do I want this? No, like back and forth. And if you know me on a personal level, I am a very indecisive person. So you can imagine how long it takes me to figure out, what if I want this sticker, or if I, what do I want to add on this card. So this process probably took me, because I didn't turn off my phone. It took me 50 minutes to create the whole thing, and which isn't too bad. But considering that, I guess I look at it as each of these little 3x4 cards are their own little layout, and that's what I thought when I saw the sketch, because there was multiple photos and multiple little groupings around each photo. And so, this is my take, and I had so much fun with it, and it was so much fun to go through all of the contents of my kits, because there's so much, and I love it all. All right, so let's see, I took this of MRPs. It says "You Are So Loved," I think. Hold on, I had everything. This has been a nightmare trying to do my voiceover. Or it says "You Are Loved," and I love the navy blue, and I wanted to spread out the colors, like the purple, the green, the yellow, and obviously the navy around, so it would be balanced, I guess, color-wise. And I did the Project Life cards that I'm using. Those are exclusive to the Hip Kit Club, and I pulled all those out. And I have, let's see, a frame, some cardstock stickers that say "Love You." And I'm just still going off the sketch in regard to like the placements, and I love this sketch. It was so much fun. It was so me. All the little different groupings is totally me. So I plan on that Hooray card to be like where I'm going to put her name, and then the pink one with all the lines, that's where I'm going to add some journaling. And like I said, I don't know if I've said this because I've done this voiceover a few times, but I chose the wrong, pocket or the page protector. So I end up not being able to switch it out because, one, I already made my shaker element on it, and then two, I am going to, the picture of Luna in the middle on the right, I am going to embellish and put that photo, as well as, some pattern papers and, doily and all that stuff, on the outside of the pocket page, just to, make it different, and just to create a little bit of interest, and, for it to really, like, pop off the page, since it's off the page, I guess. So I couldn't change it out, and that's okay. I'm honestly just going to take those 3x4 cards that, essentially make a 4x6. Is it a 3x4? Yeah. And I'm going to take some just old Project Life card that I'm really probably not going to use, and just going to glue it to the back of it, and it'll be fine. You never know. All right, so I'm basically just embellishing, and this is where I was trying to, edit this stuff out. I'm just going through the embellishments. You can see my indecisiveness as to how I want to, or what I want to add and what I don't want to add. So now I'm going to work on adding her name, and her name is Luna, like I said, and her middle name is Belle. So her name is Luna Belle, and you know me, or maybe, well, you probably don't know me, but I tend to come up with nicknames for my dogs, and I'm sure y'all do that too, but I call her Luna Baguna, and she's just the funniest dog. Like, if you've ever, seen corgis and videos of corgis, they are, the silliest dogs, and they have so much personality, and she really does, and she's just hilarious. Oh my gosh, she makes us smile every day. All right, so my title card is Hooray for Luna Belle. We got her in Texas, and just like we got our first dog, and we were so excited that they actually had corgis. We weren't really sure if they would. We kind of just went in thinking that they might have, or hoping that they might have corgis, but yeah. So this is where I think I realized, or 20 seconds ago, that I realized, wow, Brianna, you totally picked the wrong page protector. How did you do that? So this is where I just go with it. I'm like, whatever. So I pull out a doily that I got from Hobby Lobby. I've got a tag with, I added some embroidery floss too. And of course I'm going to back my photo with some vellum. And I'm just going to create a little, another little photo and its group of embellishments on the outside of my protector. And I'm going to keep it pretty simple. I added a little vellum bag. And I'm just going to layer it up. And this is, if you know her, this is totally Sue's fish. And I love her so, so much. And I love what she does. It just looks so pretty. And yeah, I can't get enough of it. I've always loved glassine bags, but I've never really added them onto my layouts. I just hoard them all. And so I have so many of them from Studio Calico that I've been collecting over the years. So it's nice to be able to finally just kind of randomly add them in here and there. So I'm still, like I said, I'm still going off the sketch, and I'm trying to embellish on the outside now. And here's where I try to add the cutest little panda, because to me, Luna does look like a panda because she's, you know, black and white, and she's furry, and she's just so cute. But I couldn't find a place to fit her, so I'm a little bummed. So I will add that little panda die cut to a different layout. But she will make it on a layout, especially because she reminds me of Luna. And let's see. I think I'm nearing the end. Well, hopefully, because my laptop battery is about to die. But yeah, I'm basically just embellishing with the leftover butterflies, and I'm kind of seeing what else I could add. I do add journaling. I think I add that off camera. I'm not really sure. So stay tuned for the final photos, so you can see. And once again, I will have the list of all the ladies participating this month. So definitely go check out their channels and their videos. They're all so talented, and it's so much fun. And I look forward to doing another sketch for the month of September. And yeah, I love the star trim. I think it's so pretty, and it really just tied everything together. I love how it turned out. So I'm going to end it here. Stay tuned for the final photos coming up and some close-ups. And I love the little shaker element that it just adds some sparkle and a little interactiveness. I mean, who doesn't love sequins in a shaker? But yeah, thanks again so much for watching, commenting, and subscribing on my videos. I really appreciate it, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!